What is up, YouTube? Dankosec here, and I am very, very happy about this deck profile. It's probably my favorite deck of all time, Spirit Beast. I mean, I know I've played BA and Shaddoll's, and I love Shaddoll's, love them to death, but Spirit Beasts are probably my favorite deck because they treated me the best. I love their artwork, and I just love everything about them. So, I got them from my friend, traded them BA, but I did fill up my binder with a bunch of odds and ends that are worth a few bucks, like Magical Planner, let's see, Shunu, the Infernoid stuff, we got a Volcanic Rocket, Secret Rare, Fang Critius, Ultra Nutrition, Vanity Rulers, things like that. And I also got to keep my Alti Tour Guide, so without further ado, let's hop right into the main. Starting with our Tamer lineup, we got Triple Elder, Double Wen. I might bump this up to 2 because I love Wen late game, but I'd probably cut, I have no idea what I'd cut, maybe a Veiler. But no, the first cards I would cut would be Upstarts. But okay, moving on with the other Tamers, we got one Lara, one Zephyr Pilica. I might cut Lara for another Zephyr Pilica, but that's if I want to go with the rank 3 build. Right now I'm playing a bunch of rank 4s, but I might cut some of those for some rank 3s, which can really help when I just have like Wens and Zephyr Pilicas. Next up we got Triple Kanahawk, Double Rampengu. I kind of want to bump this up to 3. I have no idea what I'd cut though. You know what, I might cut the 2 Upstarts for a third Rampengu and a third Wen, but I don't know. I also want to play a Gold Sark, but we'll get to that later. Next up we got 2 Apelio and 1 Petalfin. That's it for the Spiritual Beast lineup. For the monsters, we have Double Veiler and 1 Yuki Usagi. Originally it was Triple Veiler, but I decided, you know what, I like Yuki a little bit more than Triple Veiler, so Double Veiler Double Veiler and 1 Yuki. That's it for the monsters. For the spells, we got 1 Raigeki, Double Upstart. I'd cut these for a Rampengu and a Zephyr Pilica. Oh wait, no, I'd cut Lar for Zephyr Pilica, so maybe a Rampengu and a Gold Sark is what I'd cut those for. But I'll have to do further testing and see. We got 1 Book of Moon, Double Emergency Teleport. Yes, I have the altis. They're worth a pretty penny right about now. 1 Bond, and then the 1 Defizz. Being pretty standard so far. I mean, the deck really, there's a few ways to build it, but I prefer the way I'm going, but I also like the rank 3. But heading into traps, we got Triple Steeds, Triple Ambush. Some people want to play 2. I prefer it at 3. I think it's this and Steeds is just a blowout. Plus, you can switch on reducing your opponent's end phase and just go off next turn. And then we got 1 Mind Crush, 1 Bottomless, 1 Potential, 1 Ring D, 1 Macrocosmos, 1 Variance Emptiness, and 1 Solemn Warning. That is it for the main deck. Moving on to the extra deck, we have Double Gaia Pelio. If I make this and I have like 3, well, maybe 2 or 3 Virtual Beast cards in hand, I can win the game. Plus, against things like Masked Heroes, it's a game winner. I'll also go over some combos at the end here, but some people ask don't really know how to play the deck. It's like, some people think it's complicated. I don't. I think it's really easy because I picked it up after a while, and I've been playing it for a long, long time. Well, not too long. Secret Forces wasn't all that long ago, but we got Triple Kanahawk, Triple Smaller Lion, but nonetheless, so that's like your middle lion. So this is like your big lion, and you get the small lion. Then we got the Triple Dolphin. Moving into rank 4s, we have 1 Castell, 1 Cowboy, 1 Dweller, 1 Ragnar Zero, a 101, and an Exiton. I have an Exiton, it's just my friend's borrowing it right now, so I've just gotta put a proxy in for it. It's nasty, but I do have one. I'd probably cut this for maybe a Zen Mines, or maybe an Al card, possibly an Acid Golem. I have no idea yet, but that and Dweller would probably be the first things that I cut. Because, I mean, Dweller's nice and all, but the BA matchup's not even a problem with this deck. Moving into side deck, we have the BA Killer, Flying Sea, literally, this card won me game. I was playing a match against my friend and his BA that I just traded him for Ritual Base. We both been playing. He's been playing BA since Duelist Alliance. I mean, like on DevPro and things and such. I mean, not DevPro. What's that thing called? DN. I have DevPro. My friends are scrubs. They don't. We got double Lance. Ugh, excuse me. I mean, triple MST. I sided this in against. Well, people are gonna start like siding in like iron walls and things like that. So that's when I sided in MST. Double Mirror Force. Double Trap Stun. When I see decrees and iron walls pop up, that's where this comes in handy. Then we got double Shadow Mirror, BA, this plus a macro or defizz, your opponent can't play. I mean, if they're playing a dark deck like maybe Dolls or BA, especially BA. Then we got one Blackhorn and then one Ceasefire for Dolls. That is it for the side. I'm going to cut real quick, and then we'll be back with some killer combos. Alright, so for the first combo, I'm just going to go off showing how I destroyed my friend playing BA today. So basically, what was on the field was I had a defizz face up, I had a Shadow Mirror face up, and I had a Wen on field. The Wen didn't have any effect because I forget what he did to it, but I didn't get an effect, and he had a Max C on his field. Put that right over there. He attacked Wen, and then the Max C died, and he made some Xyzes, but he milled with Dante, but that was kind of a mistake, because defizz, any monsters he hit did get banished, and then the rest were spells and traps, and then they didn't get any effects, partially because they were banished, and they wouldn't get any effects anyway. And then I top decked into a second Max C, and he basically scooped, because I did over 6,000 damage with that Wen, and at that point, he's like, yeah, that's game. But moving on, we're going to go put my side deck cards out of here. I'm going to show you what you want to open with. You always want to open with one of these. These kind of hooks here. And an Elder. This is the nuttiest hand you can get. It doesn't matter what else is in your hand as long as you got these two right here. Because what you do is you summon this. After you normal summon this card, you can normal summon one Ritual Beast. In addition, so even if they veil, if I'm correct, even if they Veiler this, you can still summon, or Breakthrough or anything like that. Then we got the one Kanahawk. I mean, not one if I play 3, obviously, but Kanahawk is too good because you get to banish, and you can go off and you can make Ulti Kanahawk, and you can do 2 searches, and then you can set like an ambush and a Steeds and have like a Kanahawk or any fusion on the field, really. But basically what you'd want to do is you want to summon this effect, summon this, use this guy's effect. I like to banish this first. This is usually what I do. Then I'm going to contact into, you're going to want to keep those there. This is going to be banish 2. You're going to want to contact into Ulti Kanahawk. Use Ulti Kanahawk's effect to dump 2 and then to search, but the little known fact is you can chain its defuse effect and only send pitch 1. So what I would do is I either send it. Sometimes what I do is I send this and summon out these two. They're in defense mode. Then I'll search Steeds or an ambush depending on my hand. Then I'll use Ulti Pel's effect, banish this, contact into Ulti Kanahawk, dump 2, search, and then or I'll just banish another one with Kanahawk, and then keep going that way. So that's one main combo right there, and then another one you have Rampengu and Elder, and then you do Rampengu's effect, and then have this in your hand, because then first of all, you have to banish where's my extra deck? That would help me. Okay, you banish one of these. I usually go with this dolphin right here, and then after I banish this, it's effect to send from deck to grave. But basically when defense is out, any monster sent to the graveyard would be banished instead. So if I can find it, my deck's all over the place today. That's bad. Just banish this, and then you have food for Kanahawk dumps, and you can keep going, and it's pretty good. But I'm gonna do one play hand right. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll do one hand right now. Put my deck back together real quick, then I'll show you what your hands look like. This deck does have a very high potential to brick. It can be pretty bad, but the deck can be pretty good. So we'll just give it a quick little shuffle right here. I'm not gonna pow it. I think I can get it good enough. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Shuffle it once more. Oops. Drop the Kanahawk. This deck is very good. This and BA were the top contenders for Nats. But BA won Nats, but Ritual Beasts were up there. But I think Ritual Beasts could have won if they tried hard enough. Put the deck right there. Draw 5. 5. Worst case scenario, you're going to go second, so you draw. Okay, that's actually a pretty good hand. Oops, sorry. Got a little bit of glare there. What you're going to do is summon this E-Telly into your Elder, or I'd probably go with Alara or Zephyr. No, Wen. Then you fuse, then you Kanahawk, or I might Kanahawk search because this is your hand, but I probably wouldn't. I'd just go for Apelio and go for damage. Pretty good hand, actually. Was able to do things. I'm usually not able to do things. Wait, that's a lie. That's a blatantly lie. I'm sorry about that, but I can usually do stuff as long as I don't brick. Bricking is bad in this deck, but you can recover with the right hand. But if Imperial Iron Wall is flipped up, you're pretty much screwed unless you have that Clutch MST, or you can play around it like I did, yes. I forgot to mention one thing about that BA matchup that I had today. Not only was this on my field, this was on his field, and I had D-Fizz face up and Wen. But what had happened was he flipped up an Imperial Iron Wall, cards can't be banished. I'm like, okay, that's fine. And then he got rid of the Maxi, but he still conceded because I kept beating him down with Wen, and then it was pretty funny. But sorry about the stutter, that happens sometimes. Geez, there's more of that match. I'm just forgetting. I have a bad memory. After I Castelled, and he got rid of the Castell, but I was able to beat him down with Wen. I won that game, and it was pretty funny. I'll have to record a matchup between me and my friend, him playing his BA and me playing my Ritual Beast. But that is it for the deck profile. Hope you guys liked it. Check my channel, subscribe for more. Danko Seka out.